Okay, so right now we're going to be talking about a stretch for a muscle called the piriformis muscle. And this muscle anchors the inside of the tailbone and it runs through the glute out to the hip socket. Now because this piriformis muscle crosses the SI joint and the hip socket, it directly acts on those joints as a pulley. So if this muscle gets out of balance, it can impair the mechanics of the hip, give people hip pain, and it can skew the balance of the tailbone, which is the foundation of the lower back. So if we ever care about lower back pain, we also want to care about the tailbone and muscles attaching to the tailbone. Also, very importantly, the sciatic nerve, which starts in your brain and runs down your spinal cord and then goes down the back of the leg, oftentimes that nerve will go through the belly of the piriformis muscle. So if it's too short, in addition to impairing the mechanics of the hip or the tailbone, it can apply pressure to the sciatic nerve, typically giving people sciatic nerve symptoms that only go partway down the leg as opposed to true sciatica symptoms which go all the way into the toes. So in order to isolate this muscle, in my opinion, the easiest way to do this is sitting in a chair, preferably towards the front of the chair, and crossing one ankle over the opposite knee. So in this case, we're going to be stretching my left piriformis muscle, and this is as far as you need to go. I like this leg perpendicular to the ground, so it sits up as high as possible. I like to put my hand on my ankle, and I put this other hand under my knee. We never want to apply downward pressure. That's a no-no. So what we do is we put this hand underneath the knee, and we can either lean forward until I feel an easy, gentle stretch in my glute. I can lean back and just angle this knee up to my chest, or I can do a combination of the two where I sort of meet in the middle. But anytime we have this figure four position of the leg, when we close the distance between the chest and the knee, we should be able to easily isolate the piriformis muscle. Our rules is we do this frequently, but gently. We don't do it to sharp pain, and we never apply downward pressure into the leg, okay? So, as long as we can isolate an easy, gentle stretch, it should feel tight, it should feel stiff, stretchy, those are great. Sharp pain, we'll never, ever want to do this stretch to sharp pain. I would focus on doing things on both sides, but if you have a particular troubling side, maybe budgeting more time towards that extra troublesome side. That's it.